I like things personalized, like my coffee. So when my doctor prescribed Vyvgart Hytrulo self-injection for my generalized myasthenia gravis, we personalized my treatment goals.
Vyvgart Hytrulo can improve daily abilities and reduce muscle weakness.
It's my treatment, my way.
Vyvgart Hytrulo for Weekend Away Steve.
It's travel ready and can go where I go.
Self-injection fits my plans.
Do not use Vyvgart Hytrulo if you're allergic to its ingredients. It may increase infection risk and cause serious allergic or infusion or injection-related reactions. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, fever, recent or planned vaccinations, allergy history, or kidney problems. Most common side effects include respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions.
My Vyvgart Hytrulo self-injection.
Reducing my symptoms.
That's treatment my way.
Ask your neurologist about Vyvgart Hytrulo.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee. We got 19-13 score. Missouri State with the lead. I'm here with Coach Mason. Coach Mason, what does your team need to do and what adjustments need to be made to get the lead back in the fourth?
It's 5 on first down. So Middle Tennessee, there are 3 prior drives here in the half. A turnover on downs, a punt, and another turnover on downs. There's been this week, he said the fourth quarter, which is now, it's our time to finish. We've been outscored by 20. Time to start that. Underutilized tonight. I think that offensive coordinator Bodie Reeder would probably even
at the line of scrimmage. Saw them have a good 2-minute drive where they're on the line. They don't do a lot of it, but when they do, they've been successful.
6th catch for Tipton. Now close to midfield. Now they go back to the ground. And Jaquel Middlebrook, the sophomore from Atlanta.
All right, we got Missouri State and Middle Tennessee.
They'll get 5 on first
I
down.
looked up on this one.
So Middle Tennessee,
USA.
3 prior drives here in the half. A turnover on downs, a punt,
19,
and another
13,
turnover
Missouri.
on downs. It has been an inefficient offense in the second half.
Yeah, and when we talked to head coach Derek
Ryan
Mason this week, he said the fourth quarter, which is now, it's our time to finish. We've been outscored by 28 points in the fourth quarter, down 6 here on the move. This is the perfect time to start that.
Make sure you share, like, and
Variato gets it to Cox. Cox has been underutilized tonight. I think that offensive coordinator Bodie Reeder would probably even say that to us. And maybe he's starting to realize they need to get it to Najee Cox, the go-to guy here at crunch time.
Absolutely. Only his 2nd catch all game long. He plays that X receiver, the boundary right here. This is a perfect time one-on-one maybe to take a shot in that fringe field goal range.
After that 9-yard pickup, 3rd down. See, tonight it has not been fruitful on 3rd down, but they're going to move the sticks here. Good second effort by Middlebrook, a gain of 2.
First down on that.
Just right up the middle. Really nice block, too, by tight end Hunter Tipton. And you can just see the raw strength and power of Middlebrook pressing forward.
First down and 10. The pass attempt here for Variato. Pumps. Now he's going to tuck it and just walk it out at the 40. A flag comes in. So a penalty.
Seems like every time in this game they get something going, penalty knocking them back.
This might be the first penalty against Missouri State tonight.
Oh.
And they got laundry on the play. Missouri State with the laundry.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 99. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. This is number 99, first unsportsmanlike foul of the game toward disqualification.
Now the defensive tackle, Ryan Williams, he's a senior out of Houston. He got his hands up in the face of his opponent on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Oh, he back there bar fighting with the big bar.
Can't do that when you're frustrated.
So now it's a big break for Middle. First down and 10 from the 25 of Missouri State. Fake the end around. Battiato has plenty of time. He's going to throw, looking for Middle.
Oh,
well,
and that is no good.
As Christian Ford had Middlebrook blanketed, and then he ran out of room along the sideline.
It's a really nice play. You're going to take Middlebrook, go to up the sideline right here, get the eyes in the backfield of Cam Lacey, and then Christian Ford just stays man-to-man. They're trying to get him the football, and Middle Tennessee State has not yet been to the red zone yet. So they're close to here.
What you say?
Toss. Middlebrook.
Hey, he's
hit at the waist and then dumped after a few-yard pickup. So here's a third and fairly long again. Thomas Anderson stepping up and putting a lick on Middlebrook there. So 3rd and 7. And this is a big play in this football game right now, Chase.
Yeah, and if I'm Battiato, I'm looking at either Middlebrook or I'm looking at
another
Isaiah
third.
Cox right here, one-on-one with this corner. Underutilized, only 2 catches so far. He is their go-to guy.
And a timeout, Missouri State.
Try to catch him with too many men on the field. Nice timeout by head coach Ryan Beard.
Ryan Beard was a star defensive back at Western Kentucky, was Bobby Petrino's defensive coordinator for 3 years before becoming head coach. His wife, Katie, of course, Bobby's daughter. His team right now leading by 6, but Middle Tennessee is on the march. Timeout. We're going to step aside.
Hello. We're going to play our advertising.
Are you ready for some prime time?
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Any hand-tossed, pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time you got
jaw-dropping touchdowns
chicken,
spinach, beef,
buffalo sauce. What are you going to get this time? Get Domino's $9.99 Best Deal Ever before it's gone.
Every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app.
Check
on
the new
Westwood
game day
One
fit. Oh, snap.
Sports
DirecTV got it.
That's right. DirecTV is flexible with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable.
Or by asking Alexa.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's so
Sports. If it's
heck yeah, Son's a sweet dentist on ZocDoc.
Dr. Stafford is a real beauty, and people say he's passionate about dentistry.
Says here, Dr. Stein has got great bedside manner.
Sweet.
Hello.
You boys good?
Super
great,
Are you ready for
Dr.
some
Sales on
prime
33rd
NFL
Street. Take a
action?
practice with these
Tune in.
Does she take those insurance?
Sure does.
All the
And
gridiron
she's got
glory
nothing
you
to practice.
crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to
Sweet.
game-changing plays.
You've got options.
Don't
Look
miss a
now.
moment of excitement.
So this is my favorite one, my chunky mansion.
Every tackle, every
Got my guy
victory
TV cooking
on
some chili dog
Westwood
mac.
One. You can listen to the NFL on the
What did you do to my
NFL
pantry?
app.
It was him.
On the Westwood
Chunky,
One
soup that
Sports
eats
app.
like a meal.
On
Feel that?
Westwood
Monday
One
night with twice the thrills. Josh Allen's feeling like a highlight reel, but
Fire.
those dirty birds are ready to
Westwood
make some
One.
noise.
Station
Feeling
Stream.
Heisman heat in
Or
this
by
season.
asking
Bills,
Alexa
Falcons on
to
ESPN, Bears,
open
Commanders on
Westwood One
ABC.
Sports.
Carne
If
asada
it's
is back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no bad stuff.
With garlic,
Cumin, coriander, it's super tender.
juicy. People love it, and it's so good with our new red chimichurri.
Hello,
You're gonna want to put it on
football
everything.
fanatics.
10
Are
out
you
of 10
ready for
flavor.
some primetime NFL
My hair started
action?
thinning. I wanted
Tune
to
in
attack the
to
problem head
Westwood
on.
One.
I chose Nutrafol because it was drug-free, and I didn't want the side effects. My thicker hair gave a huge boost to my social life, and I really feel the best I ever have.
Don't
Get
miss a
growing at
moment.
Nutrafol.com/man.
Catch every
Hey
snap,
guys, Viagra
every
is
tackle,
not your only option.
every victory on Westwood
Grow sparks,
One.
act fast,
You can
and stay
listen
active
to
longer.
the NFL
They aren't
on the
pills.
NFL
Sparks
app.
dissolve under your tongue
on
to
the
reach your
Westwood
bloodstream for
One
speedy results.
Sports app.
Sildenafil
On
starts things
Westwood
off strong,
One
and tadalafil
Sports
stays in your system for longer.
Fire
More confidence,
Westwood
more
One
control.
station
Rose
stream.
Sparks.
Or by
Connect with the
asking
provider at
Alexa
ro.co/sparks.
to open Westwood One Sports. If it's
As we're going to break,
the NFL,
we're talking about
it's on
Ryan Beard's
Westwood One.
extended
Stay
family.
tuned, stay clutch.
His father-in-law,
Westwood
Bobby
One.
Petrino. His
Hello,
wife, Katie.
football
Bobby's
fanatics.
daughters. And how about LD Scott, the coordinator for the Bears, also married to a Petrino, Kelsey Petrino. So it's an interesting
look at that. I mean,
family
that is,
photo there.
I wonder what Thanksgiving is like.
It's, they talk a little football, watch a little football, I'm sure. 1913, Missouri State. As you look at Nick Petrino, Bobby's son, trying to hold on and get its first Conference USA win. But Middle Tennessee, after the timeout, is a big 3rd down and 7. You've been watching Major League Baseball or the WNBA postseason. This game's coming to an end, and we welcome you to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where it's a 6-point game. Weekday CUSA. Low snap. Nick Vattiato in trouble, and he's going to be sacked, but there are flags everywhere.
Oh, Lord, Laundry came flying in on
Face
that one.
mask right there.
I mean, Laundry
Vattiato
everywhere,
is
guys.
slow getting up, too.
Middle Tennessee is trying to get back in this one, down 6. Can't nothing go right for them, it seems like right
Personal
now.
foul, face mask, defense, number 50. Correction, half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Boy, Derek Mason out on the field just chewing on the officials. Did not like how Mitchell Tony came in and practically dehorned Nick Vattiato.
Yeah, grabbing the face mask and turning. Oh, his left knee, though, is what I saw sort of buckle, and Derek Mason had to be held back. He was running out onto the field to protect his quarterback. Obviously, there was no bad intentions right there, but protecting your quarterback. Just a brutal penalty on 3rd down, too, to give him a new set of downs.
Now, it looks like Vattiato is going to be okay.
He should be there right
and then he gets stepped on the boot.
Oh. Right in the groin.
Mitchell Tony, big defensive end, leads Missouri State in sacks and tackles for loss. He's been terrific tonight for this defensive unit for Missouri State, but that's a penalty that sets Middle Tennessee up at the 11-yard line. Down just a touchdown, down just 6 because of a missed extra point by Obed earlier in this game. Screen. Najee Cox. No real estate. Thomas Anderson there. That's going to be a loss of 2. 2nd down.
And this has sort of been the Achilles heel is the red zone. They're only scoring on 71% of the plays down here, or down of the time, and that's 125th in the FBS. A lot of penalties, a lot of turnovers. This is the most important drive of the game. Let's see if they can settle it with a touchdown.
Veteran quarterback Nick Vattiato going against the true freshman quarterback Deuce Bailey tonight, making his first career start. Middlebrook, good run. Flag comes in. There was a seam up the middle, and now another flag as well. Boy, when Middlebrook has run tonight, he has run to daylight, and he has gotten there quickly. Now, this could be a hold. We'll see.
There are 2 fouls on the play, one against each team. Holding, offense, number 50. Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 44. Those fouls offset, replay 2nd down.
See, the hole is, and you're pretty much tackling the guy with your right hand. And then a face mask. Another face mask at the end grazes it. They're going to call that every single time. But going back to the red zone, this offense has thrown the ball way too much, talking to offensive coordinator Bodie Reeder. They want to run the ball or pack it in tight and throw it outside. They like Hunter Tipton down here in these situations as well.
Second and 12, slant to Cox. And he's going to be hit at the original line of scrimmage. Gets another yard beyond that. Pickup of 3, Jalen Brooks on the stop. So here's a third down, arguably the biggest of the game for Middle Tennessee, and they have not been great on third down tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to get this, obviously, but, it's a 6-point game. A field goal cuts it to a field goal game. You got a leader back there, a lot of experience, a lot of starts. Just don't put the ball in harm's way, and there's their number 1 receiver, Isaiah Cox, the top of the screen.
11th play of the drive. Battiato tied to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown!
Oh, and it scored.
Cam Lacey.
That would be the lead.
Second touchdown catch tonight. And Middle Tennessee is an extra point away from taking the lead.
Nice work there. They double-teamed Najee Cox. And Cam Lacey right in the middle of the field throws an absolute BB right at his head. So good. They finally deliver in the red zone.
Huge extra point attempt here for Jacob Hathaway. 20-19, Blue Raiders. Cam Lacey wasn't even starting a few weeks ago. He has 2 touchdowns tonight, and Middle Tennessee has the lead on this Wednesday night.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back. So first round, get a favorite. Your go-to. Second round, be braver, bolder. Have what she's having. What he's having. Get that third round of breadsticks. Go for a hot take on our new spicy 3-meat sauce. Throw some spaghetti at the wall. See what sticks. And try it all with our never-ending first course. Never-ending pasta bowl. Starting at $13.99. Back for a limited time.
Look at this new kitchen.
Everything is so stylish.
The new reno's nice, right?
Now, do you actually use these?
Those?
And these.
I am so proud.
They're just drawers, honey. That is nice.
I think you have my dream kitchen.
You really got it all, except the dishwasher.
You know I hate doing dishes.
Yes, we do.
Speaking of which, Dad, you want to set this on the table?
The kitchen of your dreams.
I think I'm ready to move in.
And your mom's. At a price you didn't dream possible. IKEA. Dream the possibilities.
After Homoglow cleaned our place for $19, we fired our old housekeeper. Homoglow tackled everything, from our kitchen to our bathroom, all our laundry. You just pick a date, pick a cleaner, and enjoy a spotless house for $19.
With DoorDash Streaks, you rack up weekly discounts, so you win every week. But so much winning energy can be a lot. Win every week with DoorDash Streaks. Opt in, order every Saturday, build the savings.
What you looking at, babe?
Cars on cars.com.
What's wrong with this one?
I just got promoted, so I'm looking for something more. Ciao.
Ciao. 2 million cars for 2 million possibilities. Cars.com. Where to next?
Sometimes the best beginnings start with a click. And yours starts right now. Spring into magic and save up to $250 per night with the purchase of a 4-night, 4-day room and ticket package at select Disney Resort hotels. And let the magic begin at Walt Disney World Resort.
Y'all make sure I'll get 3 for $5 because they ain't advertising it, honey.
Oh, we're advertising it. Get 3 pieces of our crispy.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools. you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, then why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, and then I drop the prompt directly into Base 44. It gives me super detailed structure. And here it is. Everything I laid out in detail as it goes. This is pretty awesome, but I want to make it playful. So I'm going to add a swipe left and swipe right interface. The same usability we all know. Now I'm going to add one more feature. So every idea that I favorite will turn into a kickoff prompt to start building the app itself. And that's it. Just come up with your idea, any idea, and Base 44 will do the rest. So go to Base 44 and create apps with your name on it.
I hereby dubbed the AI Security Certified.
That's not how it works. We don't have to do all this. We have the ISO 42001. This means that ClickUp has the same industry-leading standards as companies like Google and Microsoft.
All right,
what about Notion and Monday and Asana? Do they have it?
They don't have it.
Then we shall feast in victory!
We're to the 9:12 mark now.
Returnable from the 6-yard line. Dash loop.
9:12 mark.
Good wiggle. Stays on its feet across the 30. Good return close to the 33-yard line.
That's 9:04.
So how about
here we go.
this situation for Deuce Bailey, the true freshman, first career start, and now here he comes
They took the
with
lead.
9 minutes and change on the clock.
They took the lead.
Down a point.
They came back.
And we'll see what this kid can do.
Look at those numbers. Started 3 of 9, only 29 yards, and he's throwing the football down the field. You don't have to get it all back in one play.
I mean, you actually
methodically move the football down the field. Continue to use your legs.
Right,
continue to throw the ball down the field.
9:04.
Here, start this series on the ground. Shamari Lawrence, his 11th carry of the night.
Runs like that.
Give him 4 yards. He's over 60 yards rushing. Shakai Woods on the stop.
And a lot of times quarterbacks, especially young quarterbacks in this situation, they try to win the game on one throw because they haven't played a lot. This is Bailey's first start, right? And you just want to continue, if you're in his ear and you're Nick Petrino, hey, just one play at a time mentality. Don't try to get it all back.
2nd and 6. How about that mesh point? Boy, you thought Bailey was going to hand it off. He takes it away.
He runs
at the last moment and runs for a first down.
Very last minute, just pulls it. I mean, it just got everyone, including the cameraman. Those fakes are always good when you're watching. Man, I got the cameraman. That's a good fake. But almost already in field goal range, just back-to-back runs.
It was Bailey's 16th carry tonight. Does have a rushing touchdown. Pumps. Now scrambling. Finds the tight end who can't make the catch, Jaron Askren. Had it, lost it.
That's something that I noticed on film last week from Deuce Bailey. When the pocket breaks down and he's having to scramble, he's inaccurate throwing the football on the run because he's running so fast. Something he's going to want back. He was wide open, but we haven't talked a lot about their leading receiver, Dash Luke. Only one catch of the game. He's down here in the slot. Got to find different ways to get him the football and get this guy going because he is their best receiver.
Sliding up, and then Middle Tennessee surrounds the quarterback, Brandon Buckner, former Oregon Duck. Gets home for the 4th sack tonight for this Middle Tennessee State defense.
Got to be careful with this ball security. Still one hand. If just a swipe on the ball right there by number 98, Shakai Woods. So close. 3rd and forever once again. Empty, looking at the sideline. Offensive coordinator Nick Petrino's giving him a play.
Remember Jacob Clark out tonight, the veteran quarterback, a guy that I'm sure Ryan Beard would love to have on the field in a situation like this. It's in the hands of the freshman. Crossing route to Gardner. Trying to strip a tackler. Gets to midfield, and that's all. It'll be 4th down. There are flags on the play.
Face man, defense, number 58. The 15-yard penalty is added to the
Wow.
end of the run. Automatic first
What
down.
a critical time for a face masking penalty.
You stop them, and it's an actually really good open field tackle. And I mean, how many face masks have we seen in this last quarter? At least 3, and you just can't. That's a critical error right there by Corey Smith. You have him stopped. It's a great tackle on the true freshman Tristan Gardner, already in field goal range.
6 penalties.
Run the clock out now.
54 yards against the Blue Raiders tonight. So 1st down. Caught. Nice move by Johnson.
Ooh,
Inside the
and
15-yard line.
the
Ball is out.
moving.
Missouri State has it. It's recovered by Cash Hudson, the center, who was downfield on the play.
Ronald Johnson, nice little move back inside. Can't fumble it again. Looks like he's down as it's coming out, but this ball security has been an issue really for both teams tonight.
It's a gain of 20. Man, Nick Petrino's offense can respond here after Middle Tennessee took the lead. What a testament to this young quarterback running the offense here in his first career start. Tries to sprint to the outside. He's body slammed inside the 20. Alex Mitchell.
You need the WWE promo for this. Just get suplexed into the ground. Ball comes loose there too once he hits the ground, but what a nice drive.
John Cena would have liked.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Now you see me, now you don't.
So 2nd and 13. Deuce Bailey lobbing it to the end zone. Looking for Blackstrain. Incomplete. McDonald was there defending. So it's 3rd down.
That was such a good throw and an even better play by McDonald, because James Blackstrain has this ball in his hands and he gets his left hand, McDonald, in to break it up. 3rd and forever. Okay, freshman, you have field goal. No mistakes. Don't run around. Don't take a sack. You're close. Take some time off the clock.
Defensive coordinator Brian Stewart looking for this Blue Raiders defense to stand tall here. 3rd down and 13. Not going to get the first down. Dash Luke. He'll get it to the 12-yard line, 4th down. And here comes the kicking unit. And it hasn't been a terrific night for Yusuf Obeid. Missed a field goal early from 48 yards and also missed an extra point, but he has settled in, making 2 field goals since.
All right,
and
so
this
now
attempt will be from 29 to put Missouri State back in front.
To get to the downfield. Oh man, this might be for the this might be game winner. Kick is up and it is good. Look like
Missouri State with 4:19 to go leads it by a deuce.
So just like that, we got Missouri State taking the lead.
Let it thunder. High as a mountain, deep as a river, come rain or days may be cloudy or sunny.
Hello, football fanatics. Are you ready for some prime-time NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you Crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays.
It's a complete
Don't
game
miss
changer.
a moment.
Hello, this is Mike, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is that juicy chicken with that toasty pretzel bun. From the first
Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood.
All right, here we go, guys.
Stay tuned, stay clutch.
First of all, what's his name?
Hello,
For Westwood One.
Football fanatics. Are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Stay tuned, stay clutch. Westwood One. Hello, football fanatics. Are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns.
Are you crying?
Oh, God. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every
Welcome back to ESPN
snap,
College Football Prime Time,
tackle,
presented by
every
Ram
victory
Trucks. Clay
on
Madison.
One. You can listen to the NFL.
Victoria Arlen down on the sideline. How about that
NFL
response by this
on the
Missouri State
Westwood
offense?
One.
10 plays,
All right, guys, that's
56
my
yards,
little
4:45 to set up the 29-yard field goal for a beat.
Yeah, Deuce Bailey and offensive coordinator Nick Petrino.
This game right here, guys,
talking through some things, but they've done a really good job of getting on the same page. Sometimes as a freshman quarterback playing your first start, you don't know what calls Nick Petrino's going to handle or anything like that, but I thought they've done a good job.
Like they about to get out of hand because now
Monday CRM is so intuitive,
my
I think
God.
it just read my mind. Again? Get out of my head, Monday CRM. Did I log in my calls? Are we in the Stone Age? AI does all that for me. Oh, you spent 20 minutes writing an email?
How you have ads on? Like, I swear, like, how you have ads on, bro? Like, I don't get it. But, okay.
Give it a go at quarterback for the Sooners, Georgia and Auburn. And Gunnar Stockton, quarterback for Georgia, starting to kind of round into form.
Arch Manning, that's
Nobody's
the game I'm looking at. Obviously,
Arch Manning, we saw him a few weeks ago. And takes a step back in the swamp.
All right.
4:19 to go.
4:19 to go.
Battiato on target. Out to the 45-yard line.
God,
That is
he
a
will have
first
guys.
down
I
catch for
think
Cam
he was,
Lewis, who has
might
2
actually
touchdowns
be
tonight.
feeling
A
himself.
career high. Give him 19 on that one.
Cam
I
Lacey
think he might be
becoming Nick
on.
Battiato's
I think he might be going for the
go-to
win.
receiver, just a crossing route, and he's
If he can get down there in
speed,
field goal range, they can take it
fast.
by
He
one.
is super fast, just running away from
So,
defenders.
They can get the time
Nice
down.
start to the
and look where
drive.
They're already at the 48, 40 something.
Middlebrook.
Running play right there.
Plows ahead for a few more.
Give them a few more, and they're right to the logo. So, yeah, here we go.
That's going to be a pickup of 4 yards, second down for Middle Tennessee. Remember, they have a weapon in Jacob Hathaway, an extremely good field goal kicker. Derek Mason trusts him from 50-plus. He said he'd run him out there from 60 yards away if he had to. So they don't need a lot to get into field goal range. Battiato scrambling, and now he's just going to go down at the 50-yard line. Give him a yard and a half as Sterling Smithson gets credit for the stop, so it's third down.
You have 2 timeouts, 3 minutes and counting on the clock. This is definitely 2-down territory. You need about 12 yards to get into field goal range for Hathaway. So you got 2 downs to get this. Don't have to necessarily put it in the air, but if you are, you're looking for Cam Lacey, who is now lined up in the backfield and is motioning out.
They need 4. Caught. And forward progress, first down. They needed 4. It's a 5-yard catch for A.J. Jones. First down, Middle Tennessee.
So time comes in here. Don't want to snap it before the 2-minute timeout, I don't believe. You have 2 timeouts left. Now you're still not in field goal range.
But they're starting to get close now.
The ruling on the field is a first down. The previous play is under further review.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
What you think? Like forward progress looked like he made it. It depends where the ball is, right? The ball has to be across the line.
It didn't look like a
I thought he got it.
All right, this is Dallas today, so you know.
On first look, the ball's clearly past the line. This should be an expedited review. Although the thing is, he catches it, but he bobbles, right?
Yeah, look.
Does he bobble it there?
No.
Nope, he has it. That's. I don't know.
That's not forward progress.
That looks to me like it's a first down.
It's not a first down, though, guys.
I think A.J. Jones, it appeared that he was bobbling, but I actually think he was just trying to hold it away from his body to keep it away from the defender.
Exactly. At first look at live, I thought he bobbled it, but he was keeping it away from the defender, but it was going the opposite way. But when you make the catch point,
to me, it does not look like a first down.
One more look.
It does not look like a first down, folks.
It doesn't look like he bobbles it, checking to maintain control.
After review, the ruling on the field of a catch and a first down is upheld.
Oh, no.
So first down,
All right,
Middle
so
Tennessee with
it's
2:15 to go, 2 timeouts. Blue Raiders, it's been a tough go since Derek Mason has been hired. 4-13 as head coach at Middle. And they've lost 7 of the last 8 going back to last year, including 4 straight at home. Getting a win here tonight, anyway, anyhow, would be huge for him and his program.
Yeah, and they played a pretty solid game offensively. They've hurt themselves a little bit on defense and special teams with the penalties.
Well,
it hasn't been pretty at times.
Shot themselves in the foot.
Oh, Middlebrook gets out of a tackle. And then he is chewed up inside as a flag comes in. Maybe another face mask.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, penalties have just been an enemy for Missouri State here in the second half.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Number 91. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Junior Tim Bradley.
That is an absolute backbreaker because without even running a play,
similar play.
See 91 right there.
Thing.
Like he got
Face
the
mask.
jersey and then pulled down the face mask, but you cannot touch the face mask. Obviously now
it seems like
you go from a 5-yard loss to within field goal range. So if you're Missouri State here, you got to think about
field goal range.
Well, as we get the 2-minute timeout, but using timeouts.
Yards. Move them right up into field goal range. A penalty.
Middle Tennessee has the momentum, but Missouri State has the lead with 2 to go.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya.
I mean, they pretty
With
much
symptom relief as early as 4
got
weeks,
themselves
remission at 12
really bad,
weeks,
right?
and lasting remission at 1 year.
Think about it.
Some even saw visible.
On the scoring drive that they had, Middle Tennessee got a penalty. The notes I made, the note I took, it was a 1-point lead after struggling to get something going. A penalty helps set them up for the go-ahead score and lead. Now, a penalty will help them get the go-ahead, maybe potential game winner, unless they give them enough time. Because now it's over the 2-minute. They should be over the 2-minute timeout. They should be over the 2-minute timeout, and now Missouri State is definitely on the Missouri State defense need to play mistake-free right now. They need absolute mistake-free football right now, guys.
And Doug.
Imagine if we could tell that.
All right. We will get the delayed broadcast on our shit, but it's okay.
Event, 4imprint has the right promotional gear, bottles, bags, hats, and tees delivered on time to energize your customers and your team. Race now to 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. Can't nobody do it like I do it.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Get 'em up, get 'em up.
The one and only.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want.
Welcome to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast.
Cold lager,
Jason
cold filters,
Thank you for joining us on a Wednesday night college football. Wednesday night.
Labs is just a fancy looking Fusion 5.
Stay tuned, stay clutch.
It's Gillette's best shave, and its ultra sharp blades last 50% longer. Hey, Joe, come feel my cheeks.
With us tonight.
Dad.
Tomorrow is Thursday night football. We have Philadelphia and the Giants. Don't worry. I got some more news for you people. Don't worry. Don't worry. Before I leave you, I'm going to leave you with some good news. Don't worry. It's CSM365 The Breakdown. We're here.
We're not waiting for the weekend. Week 7 of the college football season starting tonight. Day, CUSA, and we've got a dandy here late. 2 minutes to go. Middle Tennessee
fanatics.
on the
Are
move.
you ready for some prime?
At the Missouri State 30-yard line. Down 2. And that's going to be a loss of 1. Cooper Roy, the Sam linebacker, shooting in.
Blowed up play right here.
And a timeout called for by the Bears.
All right, now look, there we go. Now
Really nice play off the edge.
Look at the time left on the clock, 154.
Cooper Roy just runs
And
down
long as you
Middlebrook.
play mistake-free football,
Clock strategy here
you
from
can
Missouri State. Obviously, calling a timeout,
get back
knowing
in
that
this
Middle
game.
Tennessee
Because
State
right
is
now
in
you're
field goal
down by
range.
2, 156, and you're trying
See
to
what's
get
at
in there.
stake. Missouri State, they're new to the FBS, trying to win their first ever CUSA game. As a member of this conference,
Just know that you
and Middle
can't
Tennessee trying to
have
win its first game in the
penalties.
conference this year, and it's been a while since they
have
won a conference
penalties.
home opener. Not since 2021.
Oh, yeah, that worked. That was good.
2nd down and 11. Already inside of field goal range for Hathaway. Middlebrook. He's hit behind the line again, and this time it's Kanye Young.
All right, there you go.
Maybe got back to the line of
State
scrimmage.
is
3rd down.
bringing that pressure.
Haven't called his name
Applying pressure
at all. He's the leading tackler. Kanye Young comes right through the middle of the offense. Nice stop. They're making this field goal as hard as possible. Obviously going to keep this ball on the ground if you're Middle Tennessee State. And then you're going to kick it with about a minute 5
I was Middle
or
Tennessee
so
State.
left.
I would go for
So Missouri
a
State
pass
will have
and
the
catch
chance
the fleet. And while they
to get the
trying
football
stop
back
run,
if the field
now you
goal
go for the
is good.
pass.
But they're going to be out of timeouts. That was the last one
It
spent.
harder.
That's what I'm saying. With the play
Ryan
clock
Beard.
at 40,
Yep.
they're going to kick the field goal about a minute 5.
Here they go.
And then Missouri State, no timeouts. See what happens.
We told the story of Hathaway earlier. Jacob Hathaway, he's an intriguing
This
young
is
man
gonna
from
be-
Wales. First year of college football.
This is going to be fun.
Former soccer player has a
It's gonna
chance
be fun.
possibly
This
to
is
be a
how
hero tonight.
We can kick off week 7.
This is 3rd down.
All right.
Changing the play, didn't like.
There's a reason why the most organized people never seem to take notes in meetings.
You use Otter AI, the #1 AI note taker that captures every word automatically.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Otter accurately summarizes meetings, generates detailed bullet point notes, assigns action items to.
You gotta be kidding me.
And so now it's 4th down.
Oh, my
I am
goodness.
seriously surprised that they ended up throwing the football. Batted pass, an errant
Did
throw,
it, right?
completely
I
stops
did
the
throw it.
clock.
And they tried it.
But they look like they're going to take
But-
it all the way down to about a minute 3, call a timeout and kick it, exactly
But you
what I was
tried.
talking about
And that's good.
earlier. So
Good.
comes down to the leg.
You try to catch him.
Jacob
And
Hathaway
here we
from
go.
Wales. Looks pretty calm. I don't know if I'd be as calm lining up for a game-winning kick.
And Middle Tennessee uses a timeout. Hathaway tonight is hit from 45 and 41. And
Right,
this
Hathaway
time he's going to
has
be kicking
apparently
into the
been
north
clutch.
end zone. There is a little bit of wind coming into his face.
Look
But
at this. 2 for
I mean, he
2
has been
tonight.
solid tonight.
He's 2 for 2.
He has been solid all
35 and
season.
40.
This will be well
You
within
know
his
he's
range.
gonna drain this one, guys.
Now, the first kick of the night going into this end zone.
The pitching wedge, right?
Yeah, it was like a 9-iron.
Barely gets through.
He kind of popped it up, but it did go through.
I will say the wind has died down looking at the flags. So earlier in the game, there was a little bit of wind.
This will match his career high. Derek Mason feels comfortable
There
with
he
this guy
goes.
from long range,
4th and 12.
trying to put
105
Middle
left.
Tennessee
And
ahead
Middle Tennessee with a 50-yard attempt.
here
All
late in
right.
Murfreesboro.
They're on the delay. So I'm going to be the spoiler. The kick is
The
up.
kick on
And
the
the
way.
kick is no
and it
good.
is no good.
No good. No good. No good. He missed it. He missed
And Missouri State's going to get the football with a chance to run out the clock.
it. Oh.
And the
Missouri State,
operation
welcome
was
to the
clean.
Conference USA.
The hold and the snap, but it looks like after watch Jacob Hathaway go down,
I mean,
it acts like he's getting hit.
It nice hold. Right, look. See, the
Laces
kick
are out.
is
Right leg good, almost gets blocked
almost got
by
blocked.
corner Thomas Anderson. Asking for a running into the kicker, but clearly it was not.
No running into the kicker, my boy. Nope, it was not a kick.
Brian Beard and the Bears, Missouri State, first year in Conference USA.
And it comes down to
They're going to get their
now
first
listen, when I
conference
joined,
win. As members of the
Middle
FBS,
Tennessee
the
was
dynamic play of
struggling.
the game
they
presented by
finally got
T-Row
something
Price.
going, and they scored.
And what a night it's been.
However,
For Deuce Bailey, first career
after
start. That
the field
touchdown
goal
pass to Ronell
from
Johnson
Missouri State, they didn't have an answer. A
in the corner.
penalty
And you
gave
can
them
see the
life to
confidence
get to
from
the
that
field
point
goal.
on.
They could not.
Just really
They kept
started to
running and
resonate
running
for
and
the
running.
offense.
Then they
Started
didn't
a little
have
slow, which was to be
anything that
expected. Got hit a little bit and then
like
finished
changed nothing. Changed
really
nothing
strong. You see
And
right there,
the
Nick
Missouri
Petrino
State
saying, "Hey, this is how you
first
take
game
a
in the
knee."
Conference
I
USA.
saw the under
is
center
definitely
snap
gonna walk out
earlier.
here with
I'd imagine, are you going to put him in pistol here, maybe, to do it? And they are
They
smart.
got one.
So we saw
Middle
the under center
Tennessee had
snap,
to score.
fumbled,
And then guess
cut
what?
into their rushing numbers, but an excellent game, just all the way
There it
across.
is.
You know, getting
They gonna
thrust
run it
into
down, and
a
Middle
game in the
Tennessee
second half
will get the
of last. That's hard. On you haven't
L
practiced any
tonight.
plays. You don't know what this offense is.
And
You're
that
coming in and
is
running Jacob Clark's
Missouri State.
offense. So they have
The first time
11
in
full
Conference
days
USA.
to pretty much
First
install a new
Conference
offense. Talking
USA
to
W tonight.
offensive coordinator Nick
first
Petrino,
W.
and the dude came out and absolutely.
Bob
I mean,
Petrino,
just
son-
was really
son-in-law?
no
Yes, son.
turnovers either, right?
So-
Like I'm impressed.
I'm shocked because I ran
And now
across
you have
this
2
one right
weeks
here and ran across
before
this
the next game.
and when I
Missouri
ran across
State
it,
doesn't play again for
Middle
14
Tennessee was
days at New
trying
Mexico
their
State.
best to
Plenty of
get
time to
something
get the
going.
veteran Jacob
Missouri
Clark
State,
healthy, you would think, depending
they
on the
ran with
severity
it,
of that
guys,
left
and
knee
this one
injury.
comes
But
down to
certainly they have confidence in
a
Deuce
missed field
Bailey
goal,
if Clark can't go. He gets
bad
the win,
penalties
leading
that
Missouri
they got to
State to
get
their
corrected,
first ever Conference USA victory.
and
Look at the
now
hug he gets
that's
it's
awesome.
from the 7th-year
22-20,
senior Jacob Clark, who has been his mentor.
22-20,
Help
Missouri
get him
State
ready for this
with their
start.
first Conference USA win.
22-20, the final. As the Bears are now 1-1 in the league, 500 overall at 3-3, and we'll go on a long bye. And Hathaway, what a story he's been. Kicker had a chance to be the hero in his first year playing American football, but
He couldn't come up with the kick, y'all. He couldn't do it, y'all. Mr. Hathaway could not do it anyway. Switching over here to Sports Center. No, guys. Anyway, that's why we getting that set up. No. All right. Let's go. Here, welcome to the CSM365 Wednesday Night Blitz. You know what it is, guys. We have week 7 of college football kicking off, and what a good way to set the tone than a back and forth Conference USA thriller. It was football. I got to it kind of late because I was doing the Patriot Blitz. We got that episode up. We dropped that. It's up everywhere. We got the power rankings up. I have to go and do the episode for power rankings. And then we ran across this, and I'm like, I cannot turn down football. I cannot. Anytime there's game on and I get to get it, I'm going to grab it. And I'm going to bring it to my faithful few. So, Middle Tennessee had the opportunity. I took some notes during this game, too. They had an opportunity. They started struggling. They couldn't get the ball down the field. They couldn't move. And South Carolina self-inflicted wounds is what got them in the game. Now, in particular, what got them the lead because it was 19-13 for the longest. And once they took the penalty, similar personal foul, first time, and it was the first zone of disqualification for South Carolina. They get first and goal within the 15. They try to run it. I think they try to run it, and then they passed it, touchdown. They take the lead, 20-19. South Carolina goes down the field, kicks the field goal, and it's 22-20. Now, Middle Tennessee gets the opportunity to go down the field to try to score. They tried to get down the field to score. They got stuck. A penalty, face mask on 91 helps them get the 15 yards. First down. Now they're in field goal range. They still try to run the ball. Run the ball. After trying, now they go for a pass that goes nowhere. Now they try a 50-yard kick that's almost blocked, and now it's over. And you give the ball back to them with 1:05 left. And of course, you know how that ends. And it's the first time for Missouri State joining a conference. Now, I not only paid attention to the big conferences that flip-flopped around this season because there's a lot of change. The Mountain West, the Pac-12 is pretty much over with. The Big Ten is grown. The Big 12 is grown. The SEC is grown. Conference USA is grown. you think about it, they've grown. Teams have moved to different conferences. So to see Missouri State get their first win in this conference tonight was a shock and surprise. Because it's like, wait a minute. I don't follow I follow Tulane, but they move. I think they move, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like listening to most of and then I look at the home team and I'm like, okay, the home team. I'm trying to find a narrative to like, why would the home team fall apart? Middle Tennessee just gave it up. Right? They have some stuff to go work on. Meanwhile, South Carolina has to stop with the penalties. They have to stop the self-inflicting wounds. Now, let's get to ESPN, guys. Because there's some news that is all around that we got to get to. And I want to break it down because, not only we got the power rankings to get up there, we have to give you the breakdown for college football. And then we got to go into the power ranking. And then we got to go into this week's games because I wanted to see how this week's games. I broke even on my picks this week, guys. 7-7. I was 7-7 on my picks this week. But it's all good. I try to stay in there. But let's go here and while I get set up with this.
Hello, football fanatics. Are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Stay tuned, stay clutch. Westwood One. Hello, football fanatics. Are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Stay tuned, stay clutch. Westwood One. Hello, football fanatics. Are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Stay tuned, stay clutch. Westwood One. Hello, football fanatics. Are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Stay tuned, stay clutch. Westwood One. Hello, football fanatics. Are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Stay tuned, stay clutch. Westwood One. Hello, football fanatics. Are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune in to Westwood One for all the gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com
That's enough of that. I'm back.
Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. Stay tuned, stay clutch. Westwood One.
All right. And so we're back. All right. And we're moving something away. Okay. Come over here to this. All right. Oh, I passed it up. There we go. All right. Let me refresh the pin names. Y'all refresh. All right, so we had Liberty and UTEP tonight as well. Okay, didn't know that. All right. Didn't know we had that. But it was Liberty and UTEP tonight at the Sun Bowl in El Paso. So 19-8, Liberty gets the win, 2-4. UTEP is 1-5. Wow. Missouri State is 3-3, 1-1, and Middle Tennessee is 1-5. Okay. Wednesday night, Conference USA. Conference USA, guys. Tomorrow we got Louisiana Tech and Kennesaw State, East Carolina and Tulane. Then the American Conference. Jacksonville State and Sam Houston, Southern Miss, Georgia Southern. So that is some decent teams, some decent games. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 games tomorrow night on Thursday night. Most likely, I'm gonna get that Tulane game definitely because I want to see how Tulane looks. Southern Miss is another one at 3-2. Tulane is 4-1. East Carolina is 3-2. They play decent, but they're playing in New Orleans, so I wonder if I can give me some tickets. Tickets $45. Louisiana Tech is going to be on the road at Kennesaw. All right, but tonight's games, 22-20, Missouri State. Liberty. I don't know. I heard about Liberty, but I didn't think Liberty was that bad, guys. I honestly didn't think Liberty was that bad. I didn't. Who knew Liberty was like that? But okay, Liberty 7-6-6-0. Okay, so Liberty pretty much controlled this game. UTEP scored late in this one. Touchdown. All right, but passing yards. Okay, Liberty 243, 19-33. Locklear for UTEP 90 yards passing. See why y'all only put up one score. Locklear 8 carries for 58 yards and 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, so he couldn't throw the ball nowhere. One guy had Odom. He had 3 receptions for 53 yards. Gray had 3 receptions, 63. Strickland had 1 sack. Russell had 1 sack. And UTEP did not have an answer tonight, it seems. They didn't even have time of possession. Liberty all over the place. UTEP turned the ball over twice. They turned the ball over twice. Well, not a good kid. Look, that's nothing good. And you're 0-2 in the conference. Meaning, as we start to get the conference play, it's not good. So Liberty is rolling, heading the right direction. While UTEP, I did see a UTEP game. I think it was Saturday. I seen a highlight, and UTEP, I didn't stick around long enough to pay attention to what it was. But golly, 8 points. Prime time, not looking good for you. Missouri, we just watched that game. And, of course, Middle Tennessee they're 0-2 in the division as well. They have some answers. Now, to answer what is going on. Missouri State, they have to question, why are you making costly penalties that cost you potentially the game? When you get around teams that are actually going to beat you, that like, if I don't stop them and they score, we lose, and it's because of this penalty, you're going to start wondering. And Sam Houston, oh my goodness, they play Jacksonville State tomorrow, 7 p.m. Sam Houston is a team that I watched get whooped on by Texas. They got whooped on by Houston. It was hanging in there. Okay, it was a low-scoring event, but my goodness, they're 0-5, 0-2. Southern Miss and Georgia Southern. I remember last year I bet against Georgia Southern, and they shocked me. But Southern Miss is 3-2, 1-0. Sun Belt these games right there be tricky, guys. These games, but this, like, we can look forward to this game right here. So tomorrow we will have this one, Tulane, and yeah, we'll probably Tulane and maybe Georgia Southern game, maybe. It depends, guys. All right. But let's see the rankings. Let's see. Oh, my dude Tom Grossi, Packers. He's giving a breakdown. Same thing I was gonna do with the college football, but you know, I am about to eat me some food. All right, guys, this is the bottom. This is the college football rankings. I thought I had D&D on. Turned it off. All right. Ohio State still number 1. Miami is still, they move up to 2. Oregon is 3. Ole Miss 4. Texas A&M 5. Oklahoma 6. Indiana 7. Alabama's number 8. Texas Tech 9, Georgia is number 10, LSU is 11, Tennessee is 12, and why is Georgia Tech 13? Georgia Tech should actually be 10. Why is there a one-loss team at 8? Alabama, I know Alabama just knocked off. I know Alabama knocked off Georgia, and they beat Vanderbilt, but you lost to Florida State. That reservates something. Like, come on. So Georgia Tech is at 13. Missouri at 14. Now Missouri plays Alabama this week, which is going to be fun. Michigan, go blue. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Notre Dame 16. 3-2. The first 3-2 team I've seen in the top 20. Illinois 5-1. Shocking. BYU 18. Virginia 5-1 after beating what's the name? Florida State. 19 for Vanderbilt. 20 after losing to Alabama. Arizona State 21. Iowa State 22. Memphis 23. Shocking. Memphis is 6-0. South Florida 4-1. And then you have Florida State 25. I do not believe you got Florida. Now in a AFCA poll, they don't even have Florida State ranked, which is not shocking, but I'm gonna just say, thanks God somebody realized that this should not be, because why are we putting 3-2 teams on here? Notre Dame is 3-2. Okay, I could see, because they're in a different. But I like the AFCA because look at this. But then because they got these one losers up here, 8 and 9. Come on. See, this is where the favoritism comes into play. You're gonna have these two right here, 8 and 10, 8 and 9. Why? This is wild. Okay, this is wild. But this is the top 25, folks. As we get ready for week 7 of the college football kickoff, as we get ready for the action, this is the top 25. This is what it comes down to. I do not like this top 25. Neither do I like any of them, but like I was saying, I was 7-7 in college pick'ems this week. So this week I look to increase because I shook back from last week. The week before last I was horrible, but this week 7-7. So the top 25. Do we agree with them? Let me know in the comments. Is your team ranked higher or lower? Is they right where they're supposed to be? Let me know. I mean, the top. I'm not disputing the top until we get to 8. You got 4-1. You know, you could have put Georgia Tech, Missouri, Illinois. No, actually BYU, Memphis. I know they ain't played nobody, but look at this. They're undefeated. You got these foam, these black eyes, stains on the record. And I'm like, why do we have this favoritism? This is strictly, this is favoritism, guys. So, damn. I don't. All right. Let's get to this. All right. Deion Sanders was back at practice today after having surgery. Anyway. Well, yeah. All right, so they host number 22 Iowa State. All right, he had a procedure. He had some blood clots behind his knee. He's on track to be on the sideline Saturday. He's 2-4, 0-3 in the Big 12 right now. Not having a good year at all. Now, the one thing I will say, they tried some weird quarterback change to figure out. My question was, why the hell would you try that? And you kind of was like up and down. It was like Salters was doing a decent job. Then you went to the other guy. Hell, he didn't stick around long enough for us to get the name. And then you went to another one. I forget his name. Oh my goodness. But he came in, he did a decent job. Then the next week he went off a cliff. And we was like, what? He stuck with him. But the question is, why the hell would you try it? So maybe now we figured it out. Maybe it was the blood clots that was causing his judgment errors. I mean, because you went back to Salter and he's now playing, but you guys are 2-4, 0-3 in conference, and you host Iowa State, 5-1, 2-1. Big guys coming in, the big guns. This is the big test. I'm gonna send my prayers up for my boy because I want to see him do good. And All right. So they lost to TCU last Saturday, and of course, Deion was suffering in that game, but he tried his best. You gotta take care of yourself, right? You only get one of these. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. Just tear it down, guys. We gotta take care of the body. So, if anything, just make sure you gotta take care of your bodies. All right. Okay. Now let's see what else. So that's gonna be interesting because now we know Deion Sanders is on his way back to the sideline. Maybe that will be the motivation that they need to go ahead and get this W over number 22. Wait, let me think. Iowa State. Boy, that's a tough one. All right, now this is crazy news because Belichick, although he is an NFL great, he was the coach of the Patriots for majority of my fanhood. He brought me joy. He left, took a year off, did TV, got a little girlfriend, been running around, having fun, enjoying life. Steps back into the coaching world at North Carolina. Experiment so far is not looking good. 2-3 start. Getting blowed out. He's not just getting beat. Listen, it's one thing that you get beat on. But when you get whooped by Dabo and Clemson, we got to say, wait. What's going on? Now, North Carolina says Belichick has full support amid this 2-3 start. Now, Jeff Saturday is an insider, guys. And he said it on Get Up. I was into it this morning. But he said it because they asked him because that's one of the roles when Drake made tape out. But I guess Bill is beefing with the Patriots, so he doesn't want to. He wants to shun the Patriots or something. I don't know. But Bill got to get over that, bro. Too old to be petty. Too old to be petty, Bill.
Brands and get them delivered in a few days with express shipping. And just like that, your next pickup is on the way. That's how StockX makes it easy to grab what everyone's talking about. Score some of the best deals and latest drops. Start shopping today at StockX.com. StockX. Now you know.
But Jeff, I'll start with you. You're a North Carolina alum. You're still connected with the program. What is your sense of what is going on there?
It's a tough transition, and I think it's been tougher than people expected. When you bring in 70 new players, 40 in the summertime, and you're trying to meld the group that Mac Brown recruited with now the Belichick and the new system and what's this going to look like, there's definitely been a difficulty for everybody to mesh together and find their flow, right? You're hearing reports there's disarray in the locker room, which unless you're there, I don't know that for sure, but I'm just hearing the same reports everybody else is. But I will say this part. There was a long-term vision, right, of what Bill was going to be able to do at Carolina. I don't think anybody expected it to be right away. However, when the losses look as bad as they have, it's scary because in college that they can leave. You know what I mean? It's not like back in the day when you signed. I knew I was going to be there for 4 years, win or lose. Now people can leave, and so it becomes concerning. So I think that's why this thing has kind of reared its ugly head.
1 year in Detroit.
So they're trying to downplay it, guys. They're actually trying to walk it down. Right? Honestly, think about it. They're trying to downplay it. Oh man, the Blue Jays have knocked the Yankees out to reach the first ALCS since 2016. Uh-oh. Oh man, we gotta break that.
We gotta hope. It's just not hope right now. We gotta hope. We got future hope. Future. I'm forecasting out. We turn this thing around and make somebody. Paul, help me here. Right? We can't help you. We got hope, Paul. We got hope.
Paul Weinbein can't help you.
No, you have no hope at all. Here's what I can't get over. I mean, we're talking about Bill Belichick, who is the greatest NFL coach in history. Right now, Jeff, he's working toward being the worst coach in college football history. That's how bad he is. There's nothing to be happy about. It's an abject disaster. I feel badly for the guy. Because it seemed like a good idea at the time, but right now, I mean, who in their right mind would want to go play for him?
Question: Is it a matter of him being bereft of talent, simply not being able to recruit, transfer portal, NIL, whatever? You don't have the talent, or are we looking at a team where they just don't seem to know what they're doing because they're not receiving the proper coaching? What are we seeing?
I would say it's probably a mix of both. I will say we have 70 new players, and a bunch of them came in the summer. So it's and the Mac Brown guys who did stay, like that the transition is difficult anyway. But being new to college, getting that thing put together, and then there are a bunch of errors that are happening on the field that I know they're coached not to do, but unfortunately we're not executing on the field, and we have our talent gap is there until next year when we can't get a recruiting class.
Shay, you know what I got to say before I hand this over to Paul for the last word? We walked into this season believing that there was a possibility that he would end up back in the NFL because obviously the buyout was reduced from $10 million to $1 million, right? Where you could buy him out and he could return to the NFL.
Yeah.
The way things are going at North Carolina right now, nobody in the NFL is going to want him.
That's the next sentiment. I'm looking at the worst coaching team.
1 year in Detroit, finally got me some bucks. Check me out, man.
Raiders, Miami, maybe Tennessee, maybe.
This right here, this pure Detroit hustle.
I don't know who else you can think of that right now is looking to fire their head coach in a hot seat, but maybe the Giants.
But Jeff, I'll start with you. You're a North Carolina alum. You're still connected with the program. What is your sense of what is going on there? It's a tough transition, and I think it's been tougher than people expected. When you bring in 70 new players,
not that tough.
40 in the summertime, and you're trying to meld the group that Mac Brown recruited with now the Belichick and the new system and what's this going to look like. There's definitely been a difficulty for everybody to mesh together and find their flow, right? You're hearing reports there's disarray in the locker room, which unless you're there, I don't know that for sure, but I'm just hearing the same reports everybody else is. But I will say this part. There was a long-term vision, right, of what Bill was going to be able to do at Carolina. I don't think anybody expected it to be right away. However, when the losses look as bad as they have, it's scary because in college they can leave. You know what I mean? It's not like back in the day when you signed, I knew I was going to be there for 4 years, win or lose. Now people can leave. And so it
Now, this one right here is definitely something. I mean, guys, it's gonna be a fun week of football. Just put it like that. It's gonna be a fun week of football. We're gonna have a fun week of football. Mm-mm-mm. All right, we're gonna run through these games right quick, and then get up out of here and get ready for Thursday. Get my thumbnails ready and get my script ready. It's something else I got. Power Rankings. Damn it! I posted them though. They up there. Everything run through. I posted them. They up. Well, let me give you some highlights.
First and goal. And now just a race to the pile.
All right. All right.
And now just a race to the pylon. Touchdown. That's what makes Deuce Bailey so dangerous. His feet. 2 plays back to back. Keeping a play alive for a completion.
Went back to left guard or got benched, but
yeah, he's back at left guard now.
A change.
Play action. First down. Battiato going deep. Has a receiver, and Cam Lacey holds it in for the touchdown. 52 yards on that strike.
Man-to-man coverage 0, meaning no safeties deep. Take a shot.
To the end zone. Caught! What a catch. And what a throw by the freshman Deuce Bailey. Ron L. Johnson. And Missouri State goes back in front. Battiato time to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Cam Lacey. Second touchdown catch tonight. Got it. Missouri State with 4:19 to go. Got it.
What can I get you?
I want a job where I can help people.
I want a job building rockets.
I want to work somewhere creative.
Vattiato time to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Cam Lacey. Second touchdown catch tonight. And Middle Tennessee is an extra point away from taking the lead.
Nice work there. They double team Najee Cox. And Cam Lacey right in the middle of the field throws it out.
Got it. Vattiato time to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Cam Lacey. Second touchdown catch tonight. And Middle Tennessee is an extra point away from taking the lead.
Nice work there. They double team Najee Cox. And Cam Lacey right in the middle of the field throws it out.
Got it.
From Midas comes the BS-free tire guarantee. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs or replacements and zilch for tire rotations. That's $0 for all that. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Vattiato time to the end zone. Caught!
All
Touchdown!
right, we back. The highlights are rolling on, guys. These are the highlights from tonight's action, folks. These are the
Tennessee
highlights.
is an extra point away from taking the lead.
The highlight from tonight's action. This is how they tied the game. And then
Nice work there. They double team Najee Cox. And Cam Lacey right in the middle of the field throws it out.
I mean, this is how they got. I mean, they make this up.
Got it.
And that's what got them on top. They thought they had the game. I thought they had the game. I did. I was like,
So what?
Making work make sense. LinkedIn knows how.
Vattiato time to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Cam Lacey. Second touchdown catch tonight. And Middle Tennessee is an extra point away from taking the lead.
Nice work there. They double team Najee Cox. And Cam Lacey right in the middle of the field throws it out.
Got it.
morning, everybody. We are here to discuss the CSM365.
So what?
All right, y'all. Let's
Making
get
work
to
make
these
sense.
games.
LinkedIn knows how.
Let's get to the action. Let's get to what we came here for. All right. We're going to start off with a Friday. Let's start off with Friday. These are top 25s.
Vattiato time to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Cam Lacey. Second touchdown catch.
We don't need you no more right now. Okay. So first we're gonna hit our top 25. Okay. Top 25. CFP. Yeah. And that's gonna be our week 7 right now. All right. So look, we got South Florida and North Texas kicking us off Friday. And I'm not sure to trust North Texas to get the job done. They're 5-0, 1-0 in conference. North Texas is 4-1 and 1-0 in conference. Then we got a nice matchup. One that's better than last week's matchup. I know we thought that they was gonna do something, but unfortunately, I don't believe that. So guess what? We have a Big Ten showdown. Ohio State and Illinois. I don't think that Illinois is going to run into a W in this one. I think they might stick around early, but then, I mean, Ohio State is favored 14.5 points in this one. They're playing in Illinois, so it's a good road test for them, but I don't know if they're going to upset the number 1 team. Alabama and Missouri, both of them are coming in. Well, Missouri's at home. They're undefeated, and this is a nice road test for Alabama after coming off a road test already with Georgia, and they beat Vandy last week. Now they will have to face Missouri. This is a tough stretch for them. Ty Simpson is looking good so far on the season, 1478. 13 touchdowns, 1 interception. I mean, the guy is cooking. He's looking like, where have you been? Pittsburgh, Florida State. This is what people want to see. They want to see if Florida State can bounce back. And Pittsburgh is a team that definitely you would get a chance to bounce back against. They're playing at home in Tallahassee. So we definitely get to see. Now, Castellanos is 1,120 yards, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not good, but not bad. Washington State and Ole Miss. Ole Miss number 4. Can they maintain? Can they maintain? They're fun to watch. They're a good team to keep an eye on, but can they maintain? You know, because this is where we see weird things happening. Indiana and Oregon. It's another good one. Oregon Ducks will be tested because Indiana looks for sure for real. But Oregon Ducks went in there and upset those Nittany Lions on a whiteout, and I'm dumbfounded with the whiteout. I am dumbfounded that all the stories I heard about the whiteout and Oregon went in there and upset. Now Oklahoma is supposed to get Madier back. Texas is at home. Madier is looking like the true Texas is waving. They're like a stock market. And right now they're on a crash. They lose to Florida. And now questions arise about Arch Manning and his decision making and all of everything about Texas right now. So it's interesting. We got to see if number 6 Oklahoma blows Texas out. Texas has a lot of questions. Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech. Another good one for Georgia Tech because Georgia Tech is now got to face a threat. They got to be able to sustain the entire game and not get down behind and not have to fight. NC State, Notre Dame. Notre Dame been just beating people. This is going to be interesting to see if NC State can keep up with Notre Dame. Because quiet as kept, they started slow. But now they just seem like they're mollywopping people. They ran through Arkansas. You know, they ran through another team. I forgot who they just ran through. But Notre Dame has been doing their business. Iowa and Colorado. See, this is another one. Can Colorado get back? They're 2-4. They get the coach back, but Iowa State is this powerhouse. Arkansas and Tennessee. Arkansas needs to find out what they're going to do. They're taking a slide after losing not just losing. They got obliterated by Notre Dame. Now they have to play Tennessee, a team that can just beat the doors off of them. Florida and Texas A&M. Florida coming off a good win over Texas. Have to play these guys, A&M. I don't know if Napier is going to be around much longer because now you have a team that can just do you dirty. Put it like that. Texas A&M and Kansas. Oh, my goodness. Kansas has been a sneaky, quiet threat. Texas Tech, though, they get the job done. And then this one, Auburn and Georgia. Auburn has taken the skid since that loss to Oklahoma. Georgia lost to Alabama, but they bounced back and did it in stellar fashion. I think they stay on the positive side in this one. My boys in blue take the show on the road and head out west to play USC. Now USC taking the loss and they look to rebound, but Michigan doesn't look like they are any way slowing down. Now we get South Carolina and LSU, definitely a good SEC matchup. LSU coming off a loss with a lot of questions about the offense. South Carolina definitely has some questions, but LSU is more questionable than they are. BYU and Arizona. BYU can definitely do some damage to them. And then we got Arizona State and Utah. Definitely got to watch out for this too, because both of them can strike and both of them need to. Well, Utah definitely need to get some answers done because they've been up and down, and both of them coming in looking for a win. So that's the top 25 guys, and we'll be ready for all the action this week. So stay tuned, stay clutching. I will catch y'all on the next episode. Remember, it's the CSM365 college football breakdown. Stay tuned, stay clutch. We gone. Oh, God. Phew.